322 grand. um, whoops. I'm going to take it. Thank you for the money. So, welcome to Car Dealer Simulator. The last time we were on this game, we set up our car dealership and we purchased a couple of vehicles, leveled up a little bit, made some money. Now what we're going to do is I want to run a test. I've bought a car and I've put it in the workshop, I've scanned it. There's 5 holes in this exhaust. But I want to see if it's possible to get out of the car, spray it all down, and then once it's nice and clean, see if we can just put it straight up for sale. Let's go into the office after I've taken the photos of it. Let's see if we can list it. So if we go to your ads, if we sort all this stuff out, images, then we've got someone that's interested. So we've got this weird dude. We've agreed on the price of 15,000. So I made, I think, about 3 grand on that car, maybe 2.5 grand on the car, and I did no repairs. That thing's got 5 holes in its exhaust. So I'm hoping you guys can see where this is going. Step number 1 is we find a nice expensive car. So step 2 is talk to the person. They want 17. I'm going to offer 15. So we've spent 15 grand on this car. What we're going to do is get it onto the tow dolly, jumping out of a car. Step 3 is to bring the car to get it washed up. Step 4 is to get the photos of the car. Step 5 is to list it for 16.5 grand after paying 15.3. And the next step is to sell it for that like $1,200 profit and to get the rep from it. Yeah. Then the final step is to rinse and repeat. We are back with our cleaning tool and some in-game frame stuttering. We then take the nice clean van and we park it up, get some pictures and list it. And then you delist it, no more ads because everybody's trying to lowball you on the vehicle. So you come and deal with the rust just so that it's presentable on the outside. Don't do any repairs or anything like that. And then we get out the famous tool that we use to manipulate the miles on the clock. And then you get some offers from people for the new listing the next morning. And you make $2,400 on it. And the only things you're having to pay out besides buying the cars is some bills, which are $200. They're barely anything. And the best thing about doing this is that people don't know that I'm not fixing up the cars. There's holes in their exhaust. The car's actually driven more miles than it says on the clock. So yes, we are scamming people, but it's going to benefit us very nicely. So after selling a few more cars, we have just under $38,000. And if we go to the level 2 car wash upgrade, it now says that we get a large touchless car wash station. I'm hoping it means I can be lazy. So let's spend that 15 grand and get that upgrade. And would you look at this? I'm guessing I now no longer have to... Oh wait, no, hold up. So this said touchless. I mean, I'm now having to touch the car even more because I've now got to cover it with wax. And then we need to apply polish on top of the wax. I mean, to be fair, it's put 3 grand on the market value of it. I mean, that was nice and easy. I made just under 2.5 grand from that car. And I've just noticed I'm not even going to do this one. This is the 20 grand one. It's going to be the body workshop that we do. So body workshop, we go to level 2. It gives us a standalone workstation and new electrical tools. So even more work to do. Yay! But let's go and quickly check out this. So we've got 3 places to put the car now. We've got putty, we've got a polisher, we've got a grinder, we've got a grab. Oh, no. Okay, I'm not going to be doing any of that. Instead, what we're going to do is go pick up more cars. We're going to clean them. We're going to change their miles without telling the customers. So we're going to illegally sell them cars and scam them because I'm also going to tell them there are no problems with the battery or anything like that. So this has got to be one of the best tools in the game. Takes moments to use, takes miles off the clock, adds more money to our pockets, and we don't need to tell anybody about it. And I believe I've just knocked 21,000 miles off the clock. They're going to think this is a 5-figure mile car. It's a 6. And it looks like if you park up your truck with a vehicle on the back, or just your truck in general, you can cause yourself a little bit of a traffic jam. Okay, it's time to see how many more cars have joined our traffic jam. Yeah, there's quite a few so far. It goes pretty much to the end of another street. Now let's see if any more join. Okay, so I left the game for a little while longer, and I don't know if it's because it's too late in the day, or if I've just consumed every bit of traffic in this city, but not a single other car has joined the queue, and there's absolutely nobody driving on these roads, not even in the distance. There's not a single car out here. So I suppose we let these people go. We're gonna go and continue scamming people, selling cars. So you might notice from now on that our truck is looking very shiny clean. And that'll be because if we come into here, we no longer have our putty, our sandpaper, our spatula and everything like that. Over here next to our car wash, we've still got the same putty, but we've now got an oscillating polisher, a grinder, and then a paint pistol. Now watch this, how much quicker this is. It's absolutely rapid. So this step's the same. You still need to do the putty with the scraper. So now for what I think is actually the best part of all of it. If we get this polisher, watch how quick this works. You literally just go over it and it's done in not even a split second. And then I'll show you the last tool just because we've got it here and we're going to do the job. It works very similar to the paint spray in the other workshop. It's just got a much wider sort of like horizontal scope when you're using the paint gun. Do you think it's creepy if I sit in a bush and wait for customers to turn up to buy a car? This bush gives me plenty of visibility. I can see my car, I can see my truck, and I can see a victim walking in to be scammed. There's 2 potential victims. Come and get your new car. The death vehicle, whatever you want to call it. The clutch on this one's 24% if you're interested. And not even a lowball. Offer accepted. The car is yours. Well done. Please don't crash when your clutch just stops working. So this is going to be the most expensive car I've ever taken a look at. It's an absolute rust bucket. But they want 28 grand. And I complain about people lowballing me, but they still do it. So I'm going to ask if you'll take 20 grand for it. And yeah, 25 grand, there you go, knock 3 grand off the asking price. Thank you, now fuck off. And then I was going to be all happy about it and then we removed the rust off the car. But I've pretty much had to, grind the entire thing back down to its original metalwork because it's such a rust bucket. And yeah, that is not a bad profit at all. I paid 25 grand for this car and I'm selling it for 37.5. And then when we get 18 grand for a car we paid just under 12 for, we hit reputation level 6. And we may also have 64.5 grand now. So now, hopefully, providing it's not too expensive, we can come in here, upgrades, go body workshop. Oh, it's only 15 grand. And look at this, what's new? New room, paint booth, hire a worker to take care of the body workstation for you. So upgrade please. But just quickly, before we hire a brand new worker, I want to see what the paint booth is like. I want to use it for myself. So if we apply the putty and we then sort out the, the polisher. So now, instead of grabbing the paint pistol and going across, I don't know if you guys are really going to be able to see it, but instead of doing that, if we jump in and we drive this around here to the paint booth, unless this isn't actually used to do things like that, it might be that we can pick the colour. It is so we can pick the colour. Oh, you know exactly what we're doing. Looking at the picture, I don't think this paints the bit that we've just grinded down. Oh no, you're joking. It takes a full minute to do that painting. And we're still going to have to go and use the paint pistol in the workshop. Plus, yes, the vehicle comes out with the grinded and polished down rust work. Like the metal work on it where we've got rid of the rust. Oh, that's amazing. And the good news is, about the paint booth, is we can put our pickup in here. We can select the colour. Just look at that absolute beauty. But now it's back to starting to be lazy. If we go employees, we can now hire these. I'm going to guess Paul's decent because he's $20 an hour. And then I'm guessing I go workstation, body workshop, to assign you there. I can only have one person at the moment. Paul, I thought you were supposed to go into the workshop. I'm either being blind or I can't find Paul. Unless it takes him a while to turn up to work. Oh, hello, Paul. Finally decided to show up for fucking work. Right, so let's talk. Should I deal with this rusty pile boss? Yeah, get to work. So while Paul's doing his business, I can go and schedule a meeting for another car. I'm a little bit scared of this car. Somebody emailed me and said, I've got an offer for you, you can't turn it down, it's like 9.5 grand for this. Now to be fair, that's not bad, 16,750 from 9.5 grand. You've got to love it when you get a random customer dancing in the background of your photo for your car. What we're going to do is spend 20 grand, upgrade the mechanical workshop, even though I don't really, at the moment at least, plan to ever hire anyone to work in there. But let's get that upgraded so we can check out the car lift. I mean, it's quite rusty itself. I don't think that's going to have much life in it, but it'll do as an upgrade. Now, that is not too bad. We spent 23 grand on the van. We just sold it for 33. We're now a 6-figure business. We've got over 100 grand in the bank. Okay, I never thought I would get all 4 wheels off the ground in my pickup in this game. And here we go, moment of truth. Yeah, we did it. We got 84 rep.
Yeah. Woo.
So we may be rep level 7, but I've just noticed, in order to reach level 8, we need to go from 2600 rep up to 4200. And I'm a little bit scared to see the price of the office upgrade. Here we go, office upgrade, 35,000. So we are going to get a bigger office and parking lot with a concrete surface, a car display platform, a storage expansion, and a new tool called the repair machine. So this is going to be the very last time you see Wheelie Good Time looking like this. Let's go in and let's do that upgrade. Yeah, so we've got a new goal, grow the brand, reach rep level 10. Look at this office space. Like, this is an upgrade and a half. Oh, we got a new sofa to sleep on. I was sleeping on the most horrible sofa. This is such a clean look. Exterior, let's have a look. Yeah, Wheelie Good Time. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. And now we are office level 3, rep level 7. We've got another upgrade for the car wash. Okay, it's 40 grand for this upgrade. But we get an additional workstation so we can clean 2 cars at the same time. And we can hire a worker. Oh, that is clean. That is clean. However, I don't know if can we have like 2 workers in there to wash 2 cars at the same time, and we're only allowed 1 extra employee. So we have a vehicle. I'm now going to see if I just drive it in here, is it the exact same thing where we get a timer and it's longer like the dirtier the vehicle is? If we come and speak to Johnny, want me to wash this one? Yes, please. 1 minute 40, that's perfect. And I mean, that's pretty cool. In your warehouse, so over the road from the car wash and stuff, if you have any car parts that are damaged, so I've got someone's old 9% battery, you can just chuck them in this repair machine, and it's just going to repair them all for me to save me having to buy brand new ones. I've been looking through, and the majority of expensive vehicles are not drivable. So I think the game's trying to push me towards either doing the work myself, or hurrying up and leveling up so that I can hire someone to do it for me. What has happened? Oh no. No. I'm guessing it's going to be fixed because my tow dolly's come out of the ground, but yeah, thanks game. I can't believe I just reset back to the road. This thing's busted. It's completely... Wait, is it... Are we good now? Are we solid on the ground? That was scary. All I did was reset back to the road because I got stuck on a pile of rocks. And there's one thing I'm really curious about, and I have been for a long time, so I'm going to go check it out. And I'm curious about this tow truck. It costs 30 grand. So, I mean, I'm going to try this, but what is the point of it? I can just do all of the towing with my tow dolly. It's cool to have a tow truck in the game, but there's absolutely no point, especially for 30 grand, because it doesn't do anything different to what the starting pickup truck can do. And even at rep level 7, day 23, 30 grand's quite a lot of money. The next question I have is how powerful is this tow truck? Here we go. Can I bully cars? Not really. I can jump up on them. Oh, it's not like Truck World Australia then. You bitch. I got there at 1 minute to 8 and it hits 8 o'clock. I pressed E as it hit 8 o'clock. She just walks off. I was there trying to sell you that car. Wait, what? I think I might have experienced a bug. Is this actually going to give me 75 grand? Let's see, because I accidentally put 315 grand for the last chance, and he's offering 75 grand. So, yeah, it does. I'm going to go 950,000. They're going to say 11 and a half. So if I go 925,000, they're going to say the same thing. Then if I go 900,000, 322 grand. Whoops. I'm going to take it. Thank you for the money.
Yeah. Haha.
I've somehow, after hours and hours and hours, managed to flip my truck upside down. And I don't know what that box is, but there is a box under the game world. Okay, so are you ready for this? Because we accept that. We are rep level 8. And yes, we are officially a millionaire. I've been scamming people even more. And if we come to our storage, I've been saving up for a rainy day. I've went to the shop lots and lots of trips, and I bought a ton of each of the different parts. So now what we're going to do is access the computer, go to upgrades, and we've got a mechanical workshop upgrade, which is level 3. So we can hire a worker to take care of the workshop for us. We get another station. We can do engines, radiators, and clutch parts, 40 grand. Yeah, that's no bother spending 40 grand. Now this is a lot nicer. Look at this. No more rusty car lifts. They're all nice and clean. Karen's over there. And I've just noticed we need 2,200 XP, 2150 or whatever to level up. So literally everything's going to 100%, even like all the electric parts. So how long is that going to take? Only 2 minutes 53. You having a laugh? That'll take me a week. So here we go, customer waiting, and oh, here we go. That's nice. So 950,000. You're gonna say no, and then I swap that for 925. You're gonna say no. You're sticking at 11 grand. I change that for 900,000. You go, oh, I'll give you 144 grand for it. So if we accept it, oh, we got 200 rep. So you might notice we are very close to rep level 9. We're on day 28 now, and we have $3.5 million. So what I've been doing is repairing every single car that's not drivable up to the max repair I can give it. I've used a lot of parts. So this one, if I make sure I grab the most amount of money I can, 265 grand, and there we go. You've reached reputation level 9. New upgrades are available, and it goes from 6,400 up to needing 9,300 rep to get to rep level 10. So we've got the final level body workshop upgrade, level 4, and the only new thing we get is a photo studio. It's a $50,000 upgrade as well. So we now have 2 car washes. We've got the body workshop, the paint booth, which lets us change the colour of our car. Then we have the photo studio. So we have the vehicle off pull. Let's go into the photo studio. And I'm guessing we just park the car in there, interact with this. Okay, is that it done? So if we add a new advertisement, it's the off-rider Boulder in brown. I think I take better photos than that. I don't like them. So this is going to be the last customer because we are going to accept it, and we are reputation level 10. And we've also done it with just under $6.4 million. So we have an objective to upgrade the office. So if I go to upgrades, we go office, level 4. And what's new with level 4? It's a modern building. There's more car display platforms. There's more parking lot space. There's an upgrade to the repair machine. We can hire a worker to take care of the reception for us. And there's also a storage expansion. So this upgrade's going to cost $60,000. Let's do it. And that is the final upgrade of the entire game. And now this is a showroom and a half. Look at this. Wait, we've got doors here. We've got doors over this side. Our tow truck's parked up there. That is insane. The size of the place. But it opens up. Look at the storage expansion. Oh, it's all indoors. Okay, the photo studio got bigger. Paint booth, body workshop, car washes. There's now 500 items we can store. And what's the upgrade on the repair machine? Because we could do 10 items at a time. We can now do 20. That is insane how we've gone from this tiny little rundown, I don't even think you can call it a car dealership, to this gigantic showroom. There's loads of parking spaces. Everything's kind of like indoors, like all of your workshops and stuff. And I did notice there is an objective or a quest. Your turn. Earn 250 grand, buy the company from Little Sam. So I think for one last time, if we don't spin out, let's go for a drive in our pickup truck. And we're going to head into the bar, meet Little Sam. The whole business is yours for 250 grand. Are you officially taking it over? Yes, I am. Well, that's that. We bought the place off Little Sam, so I'm guessing he wouldn't take cuts if we carried on, like, fixing cars up and stuff. I say fixing cars up. I had a very good time scamming people, not repairing their cars at first, and even running down their mileage and not telling them about it. And the last thing to check was the employee for the office that you unlock from level 4. And I don't think this guy does anything at the moment. I'm not entirely sure, but I've got a customer waiting, buy a vehicle out here. I can't talk to the guy. He won't deal with the customer. He literally doesn't do anything. So that was Car Dealer Simulator. We managed to scam our way to the top. We had a lot of fun along the way. And we did it in 31 days with over $6 million. We jumped our truck a couple of times. I flipped it upside down. But that is going to be the end of this adventure. And I will see you guys on the next one.